can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Tyson Fury. He is a whopping 206 centimeters tall with a reach of 216. And they'll be facing Tyson Fury. He stands an imposing 6'9" tall with a reach of 85 inches.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to it.
Tyson Fury, this multi-time heavyweight. The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. He's so big and yet so light on his feet. No one moves around the ring quite like this man.
As soon as the ball goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
Let's go.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Manchester, England, and standing at 6'9", here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. Fighting out of the blue corner from Manchester, England.
He waited a long time for this fight. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That hook's blocked. Good counter punch. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Open air stadium, blazing sun. What do you think about this?
So Todd, let me explain to you. You're outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you get hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool fan that's dropping in there. This is where it's real fighting, fight on fight.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
That counter punch caught him clean. A lot of effort being exerted here. Nice counter shot. Big swing and a miss with the hook. And that jab just missed with the left hand. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. There's the bell for round 2. Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to double your shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, every twitch.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Counter punching. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
both want a highlight reel knockout. Good counter punching. Can't find a home with that jab. Right hook just missed. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Hold it right there. Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond. On to the third. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
That counterpunch caught him clean. Trying to land that jab. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. And he just missed with that left jab. A perfect counter lands. We're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want that heavy fist. Tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. They block that jab. A very competitive round. Puller right there. Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. From this moment forward, he cannot... There's the bell to start round 4. The jab just got blocked. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
God, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fighters like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
And he misses with that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get them close.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? The way the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Nice counter shot. Straight right just misses. How about that time counter shot? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Nope, that jab not going to score. It's all offense all the time. Good counter punching. He misses with that jab. Beautiful counter punch. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punches with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Not a lot of defense here at all. Straight right just misses. You'd like to see more jabs. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. There's the bell for round 6. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
How about that time counter shot? Unlucky to miss with that jab. Score with that hook again. Perfect counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those spot areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
Be careful for that receipt. It's always, this round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
Aduh, kalau ini
As bad as boxing. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
We have a fight.
Oh, my goodness, Johnny! And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Very competitive round here so far.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Nice counter shot. Straight right just misses. They both want a knockout, you can tell.
Ya bisa kayak gitu.
No rest for the weary. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we know we got the advantage. There's the... They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Both men step back for just a moment. Left-handed jab doesn't quite score. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judge.
Oh, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Missing with that jab. And he just missed with that left jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Yo, menang yo. Menang yo.
Pretty lopsided decision there.
Yes. Martinez. Ah.
Kerja, bukan malakin orang dengan alasan biaya parkir. Kalau nggak ada duit, ya kerja. Bukan malakin orang dengan alasan biaya parkir, terus nagih dengan muka sangar kayak preman. Belum lama ini viral masalah kepala desa dengan sekumpulan anak-anak muda Karang Taruna yang menolak bahkan sampai demo di mie gacoan di Sidoarjo. Karena nggak mau kalau mie gacoannya ini nerapin sistem parkir gratis pakai mesin. Alasan penolakannya itu karena mereka ngerasa punya hak untuk mengelola parkir di sana. Nah, gue nggak akan fokus di isu Sidoarjo itu, tapi digeser dan fokus ke tukang parkirnya aja. Ini gue ada contoh kasus tentang tukang parkir. Lu beli tanah, lu bangun tempat usaha, dan lu juga yang bayar pajak PBB. Terus mendadak ada orang yang petantang-petenteng ngetek tempat lu, terus jadi kang parkir di tempat lu. Pas ditegor, bilangnya disuruh si A, disuruh si B, dan seterusnya. Giliran dipanjangin, mendadak langsung keluar oknum yang bilang, kenapa orang gua nggak boleh jadi kang parkir di sini? Apa salahnya ngebantuin anak muda di sini supaya dapat penghasilan dan seterusnya? Yang gue yakin beberapa dari kalian pasti ada yang paham dengan situasi itu. Pertanyaannya, kenapa baik itu negara atau Pemda setempat nggak ada yang berani menindak tegas hal-hal semacam itu? Kenapa terkesan dibiarin? Apakah hal-hal semacam itu emang diizinin oleh negara? Kalau emang banyak anak-anak muda setempat pada butuh duit, butuh kerjaan, kenapa nggak bikin CV dan ngelamar kerja? Apakah mereka adalah sekumpulan orang-orang bisa pada butuh duit, butuh kerjaan, kenapa nggak bikin CV dan ngelamar kerja? Apakah mereka adalah sekumpulan orang-orang disabilitas atau punya keterbelakangan mental sampai harus mentok jadi tukang parkir demi dapat duit? Padahal anggota tubuh masih lengkap, masih bisa jalan, bahkan masih pada muda-muda semua. Kenapa malah diarahin jadi tukang parkir? Ini tuh sebenarnya males atau emang ini sebenarnya udah masuk dalam sindikat dan dibackingin oknum pejabat negara? Apa lo? Kalau nggak ada duit, ya kerja. Bukan malakin orang dengan alasan biaya parkir, terus nagih dengan muka sangar kayak preman. Belum lama ini viral masalah kepala desa dengan sekumpulan anak-anak muda Karang Taruna yang menolak bahkan sampai demo di mie gacoan di Sidoarjo. Karena nggak mau kalau mie gacoannya ini nerapin sistem parkir gratis pakai mesin. Alasan penolakannya itu karena mereka ngerasa punya hak untuk mengelola parkir di sana. Nah, gue nggak akan fokus di isu Sidoarjo itu, tapi digeser dan fokus ke tukang parkirnya aja. Ini gue ada contoh kasus tentang tukang parkir. Lu beli tanah, lu bangun tempat usaha, dan lu juga yang bayar pajak PBB. Terus mendadak ada orang yang petantang-petenteng ngetek tempat lu, terus jadi kang parkir di tempat lu. Pas ditegor, bilangnya,
hei anak-anak kecil, jangan suka main HP terus. Nanti saya makan. Hei anak-anak kecil, jangan suka main HP terus. Nanti saya makan. Hei anak-anak kecil, hei anak-anak kecil, jangan suka main HP terus. nanti saya makan. Hei anak-anak kecil, jangan suka main HP terus. Nanti saya makan. Hei anak-anak kecil. Hei anak-anak kecil, jangan suka
muter. Setik. Aduh. Muter. Setik. Aduh.
Hei anak-anak kecil, jangan suka main HP terus. Nanti saya makan. Hei anak-anak kecil. Hei.
Để tải anh đi dưới nha.
Tiga dah. Ya. Oh, enggak iya.
Iya, Cak. Ya, mau Cak sih.
Iya toh, ya toh.
Puncain.
Ada jam.
Puncain aja sih.
Iya, ngakuannya.
Mending.
Bagus.
Để tải anh đi dưới.
There was an herb, vervain, verbena, hastata, and others, but vervain, that there's all this lure around. Like, they say it sprung up on Mount Calvary after Jesus' crucifixion, that it was used in holy water in the church. So a lot of mysticism around it, and a lot in the Christian faith. Over there in Ireland, where you got the Celts, they're using it, and the Druids and their Celtic traditions, they're using it to, you know, as something that opens their mind and helps them with their dreams. There was an herb, vervain.
In Vietnam, any meal you have has to have a plate of herbs. This one, it's called Morning Glory, but it's delicious. Oh, so spiky. It's a durian fruit. If your pockets are deep enough, then try one. Pig's intestine. Sounds good, huh? Noodles in Asian food, there is an enormous variety. Never be scared. The only way you're gonna find out is if you try it yourself. If you see something unfamiliar, just pick it up and try and make something from it. In an air fryer, you're gonna get crispy skin at the top. Some of this stuff is way more simple than you think it is. My name is Nam Nguyen. I'm Vietnamese and I grew up in London. When I was growing up in my teens, Hackney and the London Fields kind of area was very dominant on the Vietnamese community. There's still a lot of Vietnamese and Asian shops around here and plenty of restaurants, especially on the Kingsland Road, which opened up in the 90s. We're about 2 minutes away from the Vietnamese shop that we're gonna visit. We're gonna meet the owner, find a few different ingredients, just explore the whole place. And later I'll show you how to cook a few traditional Vietnamese dishes.
Hello, xin chào.
This is a good place to start because in Vietnamese food, any meal you have has to have a plate of herbs, coriander and mint, a variation of the coriander. Bác yêu gì?
โอ้แลดูแบบแบดทันทีเลยฮะผมให้ทั้งนาโชและ Breaking Bad เนี่ยลองถือถุงกัญชาเนี่ยที่เอสโคบาร์นะฮะรูปเนี้ยไปหลุดที่อเมริกานี่ผมเตรียมโดนวอนเต็ดแล้วนะ
This room stores premium grade cannabis flowers worth almost $1 million.
กิโลกันทั่วไปเนี่ยตีแบบว่าแค่หลักแสนเนี่ยก็น่าจะอยู่ประมาณ30กว่าเพราะในนี้มีอยู่300กว่าโล
This cannabis farm sprang up on a gigantic rice field in Kanchanaburi, not far from Bangkok. It's not the only one. The BBC has found similar farms across the province. It shows how fast the cannabis industry has grown in less than 2 years since it was legalized. But now the government looks set to make a U-turn by banning its recreational use, leaving this big business in limbo. Thailand became the first Asian country to legalize cannabis in 2022. This is one of the first customers buying cannabis for recreational use. Since then, around 20,000 cannabis shops and dispensaries have opened across Thailand. They are mostly situated in nightlife districts where foreign tourists like to stay. In Bangkok, you can find a cannabis shop on almost every street corner. But it's here in Kanchanaburi where most of the cannabis for the local market is grown. These rice fields are now home to cannabis farms as big as factories.
เราเลยมองว่านี่แหละคือ Oasis พยายามสร้างสิ่งปลูกสร้างหรือความเจริญในทุ่งนาแห่งนี้ตีเฉลี่ยนะครับ6เดือนประมาณ150กิโล
There are almost 600,000 cannabis plants being grown in Kanchanaburi. This province is home to the largest wheat farm in Asia.
ถ้าพูดถึงในเอเชียเราก็คือเบอร์หนึ่งในนิคมอุตสาหกรรมกัญชาแห่งนี้เนี่ยในไซโยกเนี่ยนะครับผมมีทั้งสิ้น350ไร่เราแยกออกเป็นพื้นที่ของอินดอร์เป็นอินดอร์ไลท์ติ้งแบบโรงปิดแบบมาตรฐานประมาณ60โรงปลูกในอินดอร์ผมจะสามารถทำได้ประมาณ2เดือนประมาณ3ตัน1เดือนประมาณ 1,500 กิโลส่วนเอาท์ดอร์เราจะได้ประมาณ3,000 กิโล
Premium grade cannabis flowers are sold for more than $30 per gram. If 1 kilogram is worth $30,000, it means this farm can produce indoor-grown cannabis worth $45 million every month. The cannabis industry in Thailand is projected to be worth $1 billion this year and will increase to $1.2 billion next year. However, the highly profitable business is facing a potential crisis.
ระยะที่เราไม่มีกฎหมายเนี่ยมีการนำเอาไปใช้แบบนี้เยอะมากมีการทำมั่งกัญชาทำบุหรี่ทำเขียงทำหั่นอะไรเยอะแยะไปหมดซึ่งลักษณะแบบนี้มันเป็นการใช้ผิดประเภทมันก่ออันตรายกับผู้เสพ
Cannabis legalization is actually a loophole in the law, allowing people to use cannabis products with less than 0.2% of THC, a substance.
How will these two? And there's the bell for round one. He misses with that straight left. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That counter shot lands. Just misses with that uppercut. A lot of pre-match drama, and they will settle their score under the sun here in this outdoor venue.
This is taking boxing back to its roots, outside where you've got the crowd.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh, and that one really got Martinez good. Down goes Sergio Martinez.
Motherfucker.
some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
You've got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You stay focused. Come on,
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Well done with that counter shot. Misses with the straight left. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
These punches coming from every angle. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nope, that uppercut does not score. Both men step back for just a moment. Perfect counter lands. He misses with that jab. There's a counter shot. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. There's the bell for round 3. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't...
Hold on. Got to cut you off here, Johnny. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
That forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpuncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Roy Jones. There's the bell for round 4. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Missing with the left hook. One punch could change everything in this battle. You've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class. It sometimes comes down to who's in better condition. Gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. On to the 5th we go. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Well done with that counter shot. These two were made for each other. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? That counter shot lands. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other. Because no one...
Back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last. Here we go. Hook misses. Pull right there. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
What caught sleeping on the job? What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Now this is about this.
The Argentine Martinez is down. How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Pulling the hook, but it doesn't score. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. And there's the bell for round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, you've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work the defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting.
Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. Martinez forced to step back. He's on wobbly legs. No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Looking to land the hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Did you see that? Sergio Martinez is dazed. Let's talk about Martinez. And there's the bell for round 8. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
That hook doesn't score. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the flyweight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight, it's the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you let your shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Sergio Martinez is rocked. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nope, that jab not going to score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the
substance that makes you high. Since decriminalization less than 2 years ago, there has been no law to control the use of cannabis until now. The Thai government is planning to ban recreational use of cannabis and only allow for medical use by the end of this year.
กฎหมายฉบับนี้มีไว้เป็นการควบคุมนะครับเป็นการควบคุมการใช้กัญชากัญชงขณะที่ยังไม่มีกฎหมายฉบับนี้ออกนะใครก็เข้าไปแคนาบิสช็อปแล้วไปซื้อช่อดอกที่อยู่ในโถแล้วอ้างว่าเอาไปเสพเพื่อการแพทย์จุดนี้ไงเป็นจุดอ่อนที่เราคุมไม่ได้เพราะฉะนั้นพอเห็นจุดอ่อนตรงนี้เราก็เลยมาเขียนกฎหมายฉบับนี้มารองรับว่าต่อไปถ้าคุณจะนำไปใช้ต้องเป็นพิสูจน์ได้ว่าเพื่อเป็นการแพทย์พิสูจน์ได้เพื่อเป็นการเพื่อสุขภาพ
คนทำคนขายคนปลูกขอใบอนุญาตตั้งแต่วันแรกที่คุณมีกติกากรอบกฎหมายควบคุมก็แจ้งว่าจะออกเลื่อนแล้วเราต้องทำไงในเมื่อคนที่ต้องคุมกับไม่คุมแต่โทษคนที่ทำในธุรกิจว่าเนี่ยกัญชาไม่ดีไม่อยากใช้คำว่าเบื่อแล้วใช้คำว่าเราอยู่กันได้ไง คือแบบติงต้องคือแบบมันไม่จบสักทีเนาะ
แล้วอะไรคือสิ่งที่รัฐบาลจะบอกว่าอันนี้คือสันทนาการอันนี้คือทางการแพทย์เพราะการพันลำและสูบโดยการบำบัดผ่านความร้อนก็ถือว่าเป็นวิชาในทางการแพทย์เช่นเดียวกันมันกระทบไปเป็นลูกโซ่หมดพอทันทีที่รัฐบาลออกคำสั่งหรือแค่นโยบายออกมาเนี่ยดิเพนซารีก็หนาวแล้วครับ
What will happen to the 20,000 cannabis shops? According to the health minister, they can operate until their permit expires. If they want to renew their license, the shop needs to convert to a cannabis medical clinic and provide cannabis for proven medicinal purposes only.
อกหักเล็กๆคือหลักอกหลักใจเหมือนกันว่ามันจะออกมาในทางทิศทางไหนว่าทางเราก็ลงทุนกันมาเยอะแล้วพี่
ถ้าอย่างนั้นก็ไม่ต้องให้มีถูกกฎหมายก็ได้ครับกัญชางั้นก็ให้แบบเป็นเหมือนเดิมดีกว่าคุณเปิดมาแล้วแล้วคุณจะกลับไปเป็นเหมือนเดิมอีกแล้วครับคือนักลงทุนเขาลงทุนกันไปแล้วครับ
As for medium and large growers, they believe they can still adapt to the new law.
ผมเป็นต้นน้ำเนี่ยผมสามารถปรับเปลี่ยนตัวเองได้จะไปในเวของการแพทย์ผมก็ไปได้จะไปในเวของการสันทนาการผมก็ไปได้ขอให้รัฐบาลชัดเจนว่าได้และได้แค่ไหนผมพร้อมปฏิบัติตามในเงื่อนไขของกฎหมายที่รัฐบาลกำหนด
But the Thai minister warns that cannabis producers will be heavily controlled as well.
ถ้าเอาไปใช้ทางการแพทย์เราสามารถเหมือนกับเป็นการส่งเสริมแต่ต้องควบคุมหมายความว่าครับการจะผลิตการจะนำเข้าการจะส่งออกการจะแปรรูปเนี่ยต้องได้รับอนุญาตแค่ขนถ่ายช่อดอกมาซึ่งขณะนี้เขาขนย้ายได้เสมือนเสรีเพื่อนำเข้าสู่โรงงานต่างๆถ้าคุณเจอขนช่อดอกมาผิดกฎหมายทันทีเห็นไหมครับ
But Many cannabis growers think the draft law is too strict.
โลกมันไปอีกสเต็ปหนึ่งแล้วนะครับทำไมฝรั่งถึงตื่นเต้นในการที่ดูดกัญชาได้ถูกต้องในประเทศไทยนะฮะเพราะว่าเขารู้ว่ามันอาจจะดูเท่แต่ถ้าเรามีกติกาเนี่ยใช่ไหมฮะไม่ไปทำให้รบกวนผู้อื่นแบบจริงจังสร้างวินัยที่ถูกต้องสร้างความเข้าใจที่ถูกต้องเนี่ยผมเชื่อว่าทุกคนทำตามแน่นอน
The government U-turn comes after a survey showed that recreational use among minors under the age of 20 has increased 10 times. Another survey says many Thais see cannabis as a drug which can harm society.
ผมเชื่อว่ากัญชาไม่ใช่ตัวร้ายกัญชาไม่ใช่ตัวโกงผมอยากให้รัฐบาลมองของกัญชาเป็นพืชเศรษฐกิจเพราะวันนี้เนี่ยไม่ได้มองว่ากัญชาเนี่ยจะทำให้กลุ่มใดกลุ่มหนึ่งมีการเสพแบบเสรีหรือทำเพื่อกิจการใดของคนกลุ่มใดกลุ่มหนึ่งยังมีคนอีกกลุ่มหนึ่งที่พร้อมจะพัฒนากัญชาให้เป็นพืชเศรษฐกิจแล้วก็นำกัญชาเนี่ยไปเป็นยารักษาโรคในระดับโลก
มันไม่ได้ร้ายแรงกว่าเหล้าหรือมันไม่ได้ร้ายแรงกว่าบุหรี่เลยแต่อย่างน้อยเนี่ยมีกติกามีกรอบที่ชัดเจนเพื่อให้เดินไปได้ถูกต้องเพื่อไม่ได้คนที่ลงมาทำธุรกิจแล้วจะต้องเลิกหรือว่าผลสุดท้ายก็เรื่องของคุณนะล้มหายตายจากกันไปอย่างนี้เราอยากให้มันได้ไปต่อมันไม่ได้เป็นปีศาจหรือมันไม่ได้เป็นผีอย่างที่เราเข้าใจกันนะเนอะ
Tanggal 20 April adalah Hari Ganja Sedunia. Puluhan negara